Hello, so before this video begins, I do want to make a quick announcement. I want to apologize for the video quality. I'm not sure what my issue with OBS is, but this video is very choppy. Uh, if it would have been a regular missions video, I would have probably postponed it and reset the missions to redo it. But I didn't realize until after the missions were complete that I was having an issue with OBS, which is the program that I'm currently using to record. So I'm going to try and work on my OBS to rectify the issue that's causing the drop in frame rate. So I do want to let everyone know before they watch this video that it is very choppy. Um, and I do apologize for that. I'm going to work with the OBS settings and see if I'm able to fix this issue. So thanks again for watching, and once again I do apologize before you watch that it is choppy. The advice that I give is all the same, very useful, but you may not be able to see most of the shots, or there will be a lot of lag. And like I said, I didn't realize that it was doing this before I had finished the winter missions. Hello YouTube, Silver Tabby Gaming here, and I'm bringing you the holiday special for the Hunter Classic. Now, for this mission set, that comes along with the Happy Holidays event, you will see me doing the Dashing Deer competition. I'm in the Intermediate Hunter category. Your lowest scoring red roe deer shot while fleeing is your competition entry. Now, I'm most likely not going to aim for any sort of major placement in this comp. It's still pretty new, pretty recently uploaded. This competition just launched earlier today. Today is December 8th. And currently the lowest scoring is 37, which, while that's pretty low, it's not as low as roe deer can go. So I imagine even if I get a 30 scoring, it would probably be overtaken eventually. Now, the main thing that I'm going to be focusing on is the competition, the mission set, which is to harvest a willow ptarmigan, scoring at least 620, which I am not a huge fan of hunting the ptarmigans, especially the willow ptarmigans, because of where they're located on the map. Harvest a red fox, scoring at least 24, which last year the red fox gave me the hardest time in completing this mission, but it shouldn't be too bad at 24, especially now that I'm able to identify the gender based on track. That is a big thing with red foxes, is identifying the weight and the gender. Roe deer scoring at least, weighing at least 30 kilograms. This could go one of two ways. Either it'll be hard or it'll be easy. Depends on my spawns. All roe deer, male and female, can weigh up to 35 kilograms. I believe 35 is the maximum weight for roe deer. Harvest an unspooked lynx, which may be more difficult. Lynxes are fairly hard to find. Harvest a moose with a slug. That one will be very easy. It doesn't specify the gender. It's just shoot a moose with a slug. And having to harvest the willow ptarmigans, I will be carrying around a shotgun, and most likely a shotgun for the red fox. A brown bear, scoring at least 23. This most likely will end up being a male brown bear. It shouldn't give me too hard of a time. Normally, most male brown bears score 23, but it's not a 100% guarantee. Reindeer more than 40 meters, which as long as you can find a reindeer, that isn't that hard. Harvest a Rudolph. Now, Rudolphs are I'm going to say uncommon fur variant. Last year, I only saw one Rudolph the whole time I worked on the holiday missions. And I'm not going to post these holiday missions. It may end up being in 2 parts, but I don't see it ending up being in 2 parts. I see it being in 1, hopefully, even if it takes me a while to post it. Alright, green present, blue present, red present, purple present, silver present, gold present. Those are just collectibles. If I end up finding them while I am on the hunting missions, I will show them in the video, but I'm not going to extend the video's length to show finding them. They randomly spawn on the map, so I most likely will not post finding them if I don't find them while I'm hunting for the animals actually on this list. The rewards are the trophy, the slaying all the way trophy, which looks like a reindeer plushie to me. A tripod stand, which is very, very nice to have, because those are actually fairly expensive in the store if you're using just GMs and you're not looking to actually purchase EMs. And 3,000 GMs, which would be very, very nice. Especially since I just reactivated my mission set. And I just recently got high enough where I can reactivate the mission set. So, one thing that I do personally, and I will mention this in my next video that I'm showing this page, is I keep enough GMs to always reset my missions. This is just so that way if I end up at some sort of crossroads where I can't finish any more missions while I'm missing something, I always have enough GMs to reset. So I am going to go ahead and start my hunt. And I will bring you guys back whenever I find my first animal that I can at least shoot. Whether it complete the mission or work toward the mission or not. The hardest one I'm going to find to record is probably going to be the willow ptarmigan, because they're so small. I'm not very good at actually hitting them. And it's kind of a spur of the moment when you actually see a willow ptarmigan. So, we will see what we manage to get as we work toward this mission, and also the roe deer comp. I will try to post the competitions, because I do plan on entering all the competitions. I need to get, let's see, the bare minimum of presents. Oh, we don't show it on the main page. The bare minimum of presents to earn the level 1 stocking. And I'm not quite sure what it is, but normally they're about 1,000. It does not specify. I will check the web page. Yeah, it does not say what the level 1 is, but like I said, normally it's 1,000. 1,000 present points, present dollars. Normally it's 1,000 to reach level 1, which gives you 200 EMs in this mission, this event, which adds to the EM amount, which noted, all my ends have been earned through primarily a few through competitions. Alright, so I will bring you guys back when I find my first harvest, whether it be a competition or mission candidate. Okay, so I have a female moose. The mission states that you have to kill a moose with a slug shotgun shot. So, it does not specify whether it needs to be a male or female. So, we're going to find this out one way or another. That should have been a heart shot. That should honestly be the only slug that I need. We shall pick her up, and I started at this lodge and only made it down to this here stand. Yeah, heart shot, heart and liver. Okay, that counted for that particular set on the mission. We shall see what else we're able to find, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I did end up finding a silver present between the point of shooting the moose and now that I didn't catch on video, but let's see what this one is. It's a purple present. The silver present wasn't actually silver, it was like a green and red plaid. But that one was a purple, so we shall continue on. Like I said, I'm not going to, if I don't find them in this section, this particular video, I'm most likely not going to record all the presents that I find. Okay, another present. All of them have been actually pretty close together, so the presents might not be too hard to gather. This is the red present. So I will bring you back when I find the next item of interest. Or animal of interest. Okay, found another present. And it is a silver present. As you saw, it was a red and green plaid present. Okay, so I have right in front of me a male roe deer. He was fleeing, so he should count for the comp. Now, he might not score high enough for the mission to complete. Okay, let's see what he scores. 45, so he completed the mission, and he did enter me in the competition. Rank 5, or position 5. So not high enough to score any trophies, but it did complete the competition, and I believe he completed oh, nope. Not for the mission. The mission required a 30 plus scoring roe deer. But for the competition, I am rank 5. So while that's not going to earn me... Oh, well, it would earn me a trophy and 50 EMs. I don't think I will keep that position, but we shall see. Alright, I will bring you back when the next animal comes into target. Okay, next present has been found, and it is a blue present. That one's pretty blue, so it'll be easy to identify. So let's see if we're able to maybe get him. Not a Rudolph, but he will count for the mission, and he is down. I lost the tracks of that female. I have a feeling she's still with his herd, but she wasn't going down, so I went ahead and took a shot at the next one I was able to find. So let's get over to him. He looked like a decent sized reindeer. He definitely wasn't a monster. In fact, I spooked him and he stopped at that distance. But he's better than no reindeer at all. Reindeer aren't hard, or in my opinion, are fairly difficult to find. They're not super hard. They make a lot of noise when they're walking through. But hopefully it won't take us too long to find a Rudolph. I looked up last year and managed to find a Rudolph, and it was like the first or second male reindeer that I spotted. But the Rudolphs are fairly easy to spot. They have bright red noses. So they're definitely easier than some of the other creatures that you can find. Other than lynxes. Lynxes are pretty hard to find on this map. They don't call that often, and they don't seem to leave a huge amount of tracks, but that could also be because my tracking skill for them is low. Okay, there he is. Definitely not a Rudolph. But we did get a double lung shot. 365 score. And I'll get a trophy shot of him for now. Most likely for the trophy shot, we'll use whatever Rudolph I happen to harvest. Alright, we got our first willow ptarmigan, but it is a female. I think that's what I saw. She may score high enough, not quite. I shot at another one. I don't think I took him down. No. I may bring you guys back whenever I actually have a ptarmigan on the ground that may actually reach the required parameters. But bird hunting is kind of hard to record. It requires a lot of cutting. So if in this video or future videos when I'm bird hunting, if there is a lot of odd dialogue, be aware that it's just me trying to cut enough to actually produce a video that isn't 3 hours long. Okay, another ptarmigan down. I think it's a female, so most likely it won't reach the minimum estimate. Now, female ptarmigans can actually score fairly high, but I believe the males will score higher than the females. So let's see. 600. 636. I believe that will actually complete the mission. And it does. So I will bring you guys back. That's the end of the willow ptarmigan hunting for this particular mission. finally found something to complete part of the mission. I have a lynx who should be coming into the electronic lynx collar. And I will say I held off on buying this for a long time, but this here collar is a godsend. It is amazing. Don't wait. It is well worth the investment. Don't waste your time trying to call in lynx and bobcats using the predator call. The predator call will work on them, but it is far more work than it's worth. Now, the mission says to harvest an unspooked lynx. This guy is not spooked, he is coming into the call. I have buckshot, 12 gauge buckshot, which works on the lynxes. And boom. Down he goes. He might be considered spooked now. But at this point, it don't matter if he's spooked. Now, my lynx tracking skill is not up to the level 10 requirement to identify the tracks, so I will spend a moment trying to collect up his tracks. That is one tip that I can give, is when you're hunting an animal and you're trying to get your skill level up, collect the tracks of the ones that you downed until you're until you at least reach level 10. Anything after level 10 is nice, but level 10 lets you identify the gender, right? So I didn't have to even collect two. One finished up his set, and that completed the unspooked lynx. Alright, so I changed up my strategy a little bit. The competition for the fleeing roe deer is over, and the next competition is to harvest the heaviest unspooked female fox with buckshot. So I decided I would go ahead and work on completing the missions on Valdemar. The animals, in my opinion, tend to be a bit easier to find on Valdemar, just because it's far more open. And I'll go back afterwards and work toward finishing the Roudolph. This isn't a foolproof plan, but I will most likely get more kills on Valdemar than I did on Hammerdown. I wish I could already have my Roudolph harvested, but we'll find one eventually. I'm pretty sure this is a female. I got a female call from this area. And I'm not even far from the lodge. So right. Yeah, go ahead and get her. I most likely will score high in the competition just with this one. But I'm not liable to stay there. The competition just started, and when I activated the mission before I loaded into Valdemar, I was the first participant. But it would be nice to at least win one of the bronze trophies for the Christmas mission. Christmas competitions. Weight 10. I don't think she's going to stay anywhere for any long period of time. Yep, and right now I'm in number 1. She won't last long there with... I know foxes in general, I think, go up to 30, I think. But that's not low for a female, but it's definitely one that I can get a better one than. Alright, well, I'll bring you guys back with me shooting either a roe deer, another fox, or a brown bear. Okay, so another post-edit insert. OBS deleted the section of my video that showed me harvesting the roe deer to complete the mission. This is the information. I pulled it back up of the female roe deer that actually scored 30.497 kilograms that completed the mission set. It was harvested on Val de Bois. Let's see, does it say here? Yep, Val de Bois. It was harvested near the little island, near the let's see. Oh, I'll show you. It was harvested near this island, actually right about where my cursor is right here. I hope that it is nope, it is not showing my cursor. But near the island, pretty much center of the map right here. I do apologize for that. I don't know what's going on with OBS. I'm going to try and work on it and figure it out. But it was a female roe deer, and it was harvested here on Val de Bois. And now I have a nice looking brown bear on the little island up here. Like I said, if you're hunting for bear and roe deer, check up along this river bed. That's where I have the best luck at Val de Bois. I really have no reference points to say or hammer down. I've hunted there plenty. But I still really don't know the map as well as some of the others as far as their spawn points, because most of the time I end up just running around looking for reindeer that can spawn anywhere on the map. So let's see if we're able to get a shot in on this bear. I mean, loaded the weapon. Go ahead and load the shotgun too. You can occasionally find foxes up in this part. The smaller of the two islands where this bear is, foxes will spawn around it, but they don't. I have yet to see any further up. Now, where could this bear have gone? To be honest, I'd say my biggest gripe with Val de Bois is the rivers you can't crouch through the whole way. there he is. And he's not in a guarantee, but he does have a pretty decent score. Alright, he should be hit. Assuming that I didn't end up having a high rock hitbox. I have run into that problem a few times on Battle Block. I either hit the rock that I'm sitting on, or hit the rock that is hitbox is a little bit higher than what it should be. Ooh, this light blue is horrible right here. And luckily, if we did miss him by chance, bears aren't hard to get a second shot at, and an intestine shot will take them down. Body. I must have hit too far forward. He may go down from that one, but I'm thinking he's going to end up needing another shot. We shall see. Alright, there he is. He's really dark. I wonder if he might be turning out to be a Silvertail. I don't actually think I've gotten a Silvertip before, if that's what he turns out to be. Then he could just be a dark common. We have another bear on the run. And I hit him. I saw the bullet splotch. Track him down shortly. Him, her. Never can complain about getting an extra bear, even if this one does make it. Okay, so the light will allow me to actually look at him. I think he might actually be a Silvertail. Yep, he is a Silvertip, and he made it, I believe. Let's do a trophy shot. Yep, and we actually won the comp with a pretty rare bear. Okay, so I did miss the shot. I wasn't recording at that particular moment, but I did finally get a fox, a male fox that scored 25. 24 was the minimum. So we will be going back to Hammerdall to try and get our Roudolph. I wish I would have gotten the shot, but he was about to spook when I finally spotted him coming in. I'll get this trophy shot taken, and then I will bring you guys back on Hammerdoll for hunting our Rudolph and continue hunting the female fox to try and increase our ranking. Currently, it is the day after the second day of the competition, and I am sitting in 6th place. Okay, so after a good while of hunting, we finally found a Rudolph. He is actually a pretty small male. Oh no, I hope that wasn't that same glitch I seemed to run into earlier, where a shoulder shot counted as a body shot. I have harvested a few reindeer, and this looked like Rudolph in like his first year on the sleigh team. I did rush that shot a bit. I was worried that he would flee, which rushing the shot didn't do any good, but I'll bring you back where we find him. Reindeer are not my favorite, probably my least favorite of the deer species to hunt. While they're traveling mechanics cool, they're extremely hard to predict where they're at, and extremely hard to find once you find a track. They're hard to track back down. But we're going to see if we're able to find him. He cannot cross the border now that he is wounded. So he will be able to be found. It might just take a little while. But normally, as long as I don't run, I should be able to get sights on him in a few minutes. Okay, so he didn't make it as far as I thought he would have. Let's get a quick look at him. I don't think I've ever harvested a male reindeer this small. I do think it's quite neat that they gave a Rudolph variation. They could have probably done a little better job with blending the nose, but in reality, reindeer actually can get red noses. If I remember right, it's something to do with heat diffusion and the cold. And we have our reindeer. And that completed my mission. I did collect the green and gold present off camera. The gold present actually was a complete accident. It beeped on my hunter mate, and I thought I found an antler or a mushroom or some other little collectible. But it turned out to be the gold present. A tip for anybody hunting for the present steal: look at the color of the ribbon. The color of the ribbon determines the color of the presents. But that will be it for the winter event mission set. I will try to make some videos showing the other competitions that I enter. They may be very short videos because I don't think showing you videos of me just shooting a ton of animals and saying nope, not big enough is quite what you guys are going to want to see. But I will see you guys in the next episode, which I already actually have finished for the completing the whitetail missions. And then I will start posting the turkey missions. I actually have part of the turkey mission recorded. But after that, feel free to comment on this video and let me know any animal missions you specifically want to see. The only ones that I will not do for a little while are the duck missions, just because I don't have enough decoys yet. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye!